Of course, Higger. Here is a new YouTube script based on an article about a potential Austin Reeves trade, following the established format. While the NBA world has been fixated on the superstar dynamic between LeBron James and Luka Doncic, a new trade rumor is surfacing in Los Angeles, and it involves one of the team's most popular homegrown talents, Austin Reeves. The Lakers' offseason has been a complex puzzle, with Luka Doncic now firmly established as a franchise cornerstone and LeBron James adapting to a new role. The front office is being forced to evaluate every piece of the roster. This has brought unexpected attention to Austin Reeves after turning down a 4-year, $90 million contract extension to bet on himself for a bigger payday next year. Reeves' future with the team has become uncertain. According to NBA insider Chris Mannix, this contract situation, combined with potential skill overlap with Doncic, could make Reeves the Lakers' most valuable trade chip. Mannix has identified two prime destinations, the New York Knicks and the Toronto Raptors. The logic behind this potential trade is all about roster optimization. From an analytical standpoint, while Reeves has been brilliant for the Lakers, averaging 20 points per game last season and stepping up as a primary creator, his role is now somewhat redundant. With Luka Doncic controlling the offense, the Lakers' biggest need is no longer a secondary ball handler, but elite 3-and-D wings who can space the floor and defend the opposing team's best players. Trading Reeves would be a calculated move to exchange a strength for a necessity. The Knicks, with their collection of tough wing defenders, or the Raptors, with their versatile forwards, could provide the exact player archetype the Lakers need to complement their superstar duo. For potential trade partners, acquiring Reeves will be a major offensive boost. The Knicks could add a dynamic secondary playmaker to take pressure off Jalen Brunson, diversify an offense that sometimes becomes predictable. The Raptors could install Reeves as a primary guard scorer to pair with their young star, Scotty Barnes. Reeves has proven he can be a highly efficient scorer and playmaker, making him an extremely valuable asset for any team looking to add more offensive firepower to their backcourt. Looking ahead, this potential trade presents a clear philosophical choice for the Lakers. The best-case scenario is that they trade Reeves for a perfect-fitting wing who becomes a lockdown defender and a reliable shooter, making the team more balanced and formidable in the playoffs. The worst-case scenario is that they trade away the heart and soul of their supporting cast. They could miss Reeves' clutch shot-making and his proven chemistry with the team stars, leaving the offense too one-dimensional and reliant on Luka Doncic. This is a classic debate of talent versus fit. Should the Lakers trade a fan favorite and proven scorer like Austin Reeves to build a more theoretically perfect roster around Luka? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. The Los Angeles Lakers are at a crossroads. They must decide if Austin Reeves, the undrafted player who became a star, is a crucial part of their future, or if he is the key to unlocking a trade that brings them one step closer to another NBA championship. Warriors trade idea sends Jonathan Kuminga to Lakers for 4-time NBA champion. The Golden State Warriors have struggled to identify a trade partner for Jonathan Kuminga this summer. While the Sacramento Kings appear to be a viable destination for the 22-year-old forward, it does not seem that the Dubs are closing in on a deal with the Western Conference franchise led by DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. In the opinion of Bleacher Report's Eric Beeston, the Warriors could send Kuminga to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for a 4-time NBA champion forward. LeBron James has been the face of the Los Angeles Lakers since arriving in Hollywood in 2018. Beeston wrote last Sunday, he delivered the organization's first title in a decade in 2020 and had another great performance last year in his age 40 season. Still one of the elite players in the league, his best chance to win a 5th NBA title is no longer in Los Angeles, where the front office is transitioning from a team centered on the best of his generation to one led by Luka Doncic. Amid all the maneuvering happening behind the scenes of the Lakers, Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst reported for ESPN that the Golden State Warriors were one of the teams that contacted Los Angeles about a potential deal for James. Any deal between the two teams would see the Warriors give up a substantial package for James, with Jonathan Kuminga likely included. Brandon Podziemski would perhaps be another asset sent to Los Angeles, along with several draft picks. James' situation with the Lakers is uncertain in mid-July. The 21-time All-Star is not at all satisfied with how Los Angeles is operating, and his feelings are justified. It is well documented that James was not present during a meeting about the franchise's direction after the 2024-25 season, and more shockingly, he was not informed that the Lakers were planning to sell the franchise for $10 billion. However, Doncic was present at the meeting and was informed about the historic sale, suggesting that the Lakers no longer see James as a long-term asset. Considering that James has been linked to the Warriors since the Lakers' surprisingly mediocre start to last NBA season, Beaston's trade idea is far from ridiculous. Joining forces with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Jimmy Butler will allow James to leave a franchise that does not prioritize and fight for a championship late in his career alongside 3 potential Hall of Famers. From the Warriors' perspective, the 7-time champions would have the luxury of parting ways with Kuminga while positioning themselves for a successful season in the stacked Western Conference. James averaged 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds per game in year 22, shooting 51.3% from the field and 37.6% from three-point range. It will be interesting to see if Golden State will employ its best persuasion tactics to lure the former number 1 overall pick from Los Angeles this offseason.